Hey guys, Joester here. So I had the opportunity to test the Scorpion from Juice Bikes and the Escape from Himiway. And even though both are very similar e-bikes, they are moped style with dual suspension, hydraulic brakes, 750 watt motor. There's some differences that I thought I would share with you. So welcome to the channel, sit back, relax, and let's do this. So it was last year when I reviewed the Scorpion. The bike was new in the market, so there was a lot of hype for it. A year later, Himiway released the Escape, which shares a lot of similarities with the Scorpion, but there are definitely some improvements. Now, one thing I noticed is that the Scorpion price went up. When it launched, it was priced at around $1,600, but now it's called Scorpion X, and the cost went up $2,000. There are other models too, like the Hyper Scorpion with more power and features, and the Hyper Scorpion Express with a bigger rear rack for cargo, which of course they cost much more. But in this video, I'm just going to focus on the basic model, which is the Scorpion X. Now, the first thing I noticed when riding these e-bikes is that they're very comfortable. The dual suspension, the fat tires, and the seat play a big part into this. It is very hard for me to decide which one is better when it comes down to comfort because they're both excellent. Now let's move on to performance because this is where things are starting to change. Now the Scorpion is marketed to reach up to 28 miles per hour, but I struggled to hit 25 miles per hour with the model I tested, and that was only reachable with me pedaling the most I could with the higher pedal assistant mode on. Maybe now they fixed that. I haven't tested the new model, but I definitely felt more power with the Escape. It is very easy to reach top speed of 28 miles per hour with pedal assist or with throttle only if you don't feel like pedaling. So even though both have a 750 watt motor, the Escape by Himiway definitely felt more powerful.
Yes, I like this.
Now when it comes down to range, well, that changes a lot. The Scorpion has a slightly bigger battery. It is a 52 volt 15 amp hour battery, while the Escape has a 48 volt 14 amp hour capacity, but this depends on how you use the bike. If you use the throttle more than the pedal assist, if you're riding in a very hilly area, tire pressure, weight, all these things affect the range, so I always go for half of what they claim just to be on the safe side. I already have more than 100 miles on the Escape, and I was right. I get around 25 miles per charge with pedal assist on level 3 most of the time, and there are lots of hills where I live and I weigh at around 240 pounds, so that's a win-win for me. Now another detail I noticed right away was the way they handle. The Escape has a wider handlebars while the Scorpion has a more narrow design. It definitely looks more old school, but I felt more in control with the wider handlebars, and this is important especially when you're going high speeds or when you're making turns. I also like that I'm able to add more accessories to the handlebar, like a camera or my phone, and the leather handles that came with Escape also feel more premium than the handles from the Scorpion. Kind of like when you're driving a Toyota Corolla and then you jump into a Lexus, you can feel that difference. I do love the big headlight on the Scorpion. It has this halo ring and dual projector type headlight that looks modern and cool. Now on the Escape, the headlight is much smaller, but you have the option to add a front rack, which adds more functionality. But personally, I like the big headlight better. Now the body style is very similar on both bikes, but I feel the Escape looks much cleaner with the battery built in the frame. The front and rear rack has wood finish that looks nice and clean, and I also like the matte black finish on the Escape than the glossy black from the Scorpion, but you also have the blue color option just in case if you don't want black. The LCD displays are also totally different. The Scorpion has a very small design which is easy to access, while the Escape has a large display which is easy to read when riding. Personally, I prefer the large display just because it is easier for me to read at a glance when riding the bike. Oh, and they both have a USB port to charge your phones, which I think is pretty cool. Now both bikes are equipped with 20-inch fat tires, but the Scorpion comes with street tires, while the Escape is more of an all-terrain type of tires, so this depends a lot on how you're going to use your bike. Now if you're riding more on the streets, then the Scorpion is probably the best choice for you, but if you want to enjoy more of it like an off-road terrain, then the Escape is the way to go. Now, some things to consider is the Scorpion tires are puncture resistant, while the Escape tires are not. They do have this reflective line that helps when riding at night. So once again, this all depends on how you're planning on using your e-bike. Now, another thing I noticed is that the new Scorpion X is now equipped with 8 gears instead of 7. Now, this is good when riding at higher speeds. It's something that I wish the Escape has. Alright, so now let's talk about probably the most important factor, and that is the price. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the Scorpion X is priced at $2,000, while the Escape price is $1,700. It is a $300 difference, which is not much, but from what you're getting, I think the Escape by Himiway is the best choice. It has a powerful motor, very comfortable ride, great features and performance, and great price. But this is just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below which one do you prefer and why. Alright guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and also thank you so much to stick all the way to the end of this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of information. I'm Joester, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Joester out.